I'm not gonna lie, everyone, I love capitalism. And that's why today we're going to be exploring the Joja path in Stardew Valley. Of course, this run is going to be entirely dependent on money, and we can't actually start the Joja path until the 5th of spring. So until then, I'm just gonna get started making as much money as possible because money does make the world go round. Oh my god, this is so slow. All right, now that we've got our crops planted, let's go take a visit to our favorite corporation. Hello, Joja Mart. Like, you know what? Life is better with Joja. Howdy there. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. Unfortunately, we're currently in the process of setting up our brand new membership system for our customers. Please check back soon to join. So to start the Joja path, you do already need to have seen the cutscene with Lewis going through the community center. So I'm going to move forward to day 3. So the thing about the Joja path is it can be completed as quickly as you can make the money to complete it. There's no reason to go all the way until fall or winter, so for the most part, we're going to be doing a ton of fishing for these first few days, trying to make as much money as we can in as short of time as we can. So, I think I'm gonna get to work. Wow, I'm basically a millionaire. All right, so it's day 5 and not only has the mines been opened to us, but we have all of our parsnips and we get a little bit of a cutscene to watch now. All right, so now if we walk onto this screen after 8 a.m., would you look at this? Oh, hi there. What an eyesore. It's about to become even more of an eyesore, don't you worry. All right, now we have access to the community center and all of the bundles. But I don't care. Instead, how about we take another trip to our favorite store? Hello there. Membership is now available. With the Joja membership, you'll be able to make improvements to the community with the help of our dedicated personnel. For a fee, of course. Oh, and another thing, Mayor Lewis promised us that if anyone else joined up, he'd let us turn that old community center into a Joja warehouse. Isn't that wonderful? I sure do think so. And I don't have that money. I've returned after selling all my stuff, and I'm happy to say I have the money. Hello there. I will take that membership, thank you. If you become a Joja member, the community center will become a Joja warehouse and you will no longer be able to refurbish it. However, Joja will provide an alternative means to improving the town. Are you sure you want to join? Why, that sounds wonderful. Excellent, welcome to the Joja Corporation. Come back tomorrow and we can see about getting started on some community development projects. Oh, and don't forget your wallet, hehe. Now let me call Mayor Lewis and see about gutting that nasty old community center. So, buying the membership completely locks you out from completing any more bundles. However, completing bundles does not lock you out of the Joja membership. Even if you have 4 of the bundles completely done, you can still buy the membership. In fact, there might be an advantage to doing this. If you want, you could complete some of the easier bundles like the spring foraging bundles and get your 30 spring seeds to sell them off for some profit. If you really want, you can complete one of the rooms, say the boiler room would probably be the easiest because you're going to go to the bottom of the mines anyway, I imagine. You could complete that and not have to pay the $15,000 for the mine carts. Just something to think about. Ah, now isn't that much better? I truly feel like part of the Joja family now. Well, let's come back tomorrow, just like he said.
Tomorrow.
All right, now that it's 9, we can go in and we can see about improving the community. I've got the Joja community development form right here for you, sir. Care to take a look? I do. So, instead of completing all of the bundles, we have just straight gold requirements for each of the bundle completions. As you can see, bus is the most expensive as it does give you access to the desert and some of the best seeds in the game. Bridge is alright, panning is alright, those can be last priority. Minecarts and greenhouse, however, are going to be very high priority. I will probably be going for the minecarts first and the greenhouse second, so guess I'll start making money.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, I have the money. I have come for the first community enhancement. Of course, this is still a lot earlier than you would be getting this. It's not showing the date, it's like the 14th. get those minecarts. Excellent, we'll get our workers on it tonight. It should be ready for you by tomorrow. All right, I can't wait. I like that they actually made different cutscenes for when Joja Corporation does it. Just shows how much work went into this path, even though realistically not a lot of people were gonna do it. Oh hey, look at that, a dog. I think I know exactly what to name him. Very good.
3 days later.
Once again, we have the money for yet another community development upgrade, and I like, even though the fact that this is a community upgrade, community development, it's really just for me. This is such an advantage over the other run. I'm not gonna lie, the Joja Mart run is probably more effective than the community center run, and I will go over everything that's different between the two and everything you'll be missing out on, but there's genuine reasons to go down either route. Ah, yes, that's right. Do my work for me.
Many months later.
All right, we have yet another bundle to buy. This time, we're going to be buying the bus, and you'll notice it costs 40,000 gold, and the bus really does just cost money in the first place, even if you're doing the bundles. How does it compare though? Well, the 4 bundles are 25,000, 10,000, 5,000, and 2,500. Oddly enough, that costs more than what they charge you here, so you're actually getting kind of a deal with this one. Of course, you're not getting the crystallarium or the lightning rod for free, so that's a bit of a bummer, but it's still cheaper. That's right, get to work on the bus. Again, still appreciating that they have different cutscenes for all this. Well, simply put, making money's a breeze when you have a greenhouse, so I'll go ahead and buy these one at a time. These are both pretty inconsequential. We'll go for the bridge first, and then we'll go for the panning tomorrow. There they go, fixing the bridge to the quarry. This one's probably my second least. And finally, one last thing to buy. I even brought a present for him, my delicious pink cake. The panning bundle. We'll get our workers on it tonight. Should be ready for you by tomorrow. I thought I'd go ahead and show you what the community center looks like now. There's no Junimos, we never learn the language of the forest, we never complete any bundles, it's just like this. Completely empty. Although, if I'm completely honest, after you complete the bundles anyway, it's still pretty empty. One more good night's rest. That's a fun little sprite. Yeah, and so they break that open so we can go panning. Finally! With that done, it is the dawn of a new day. There he is, everyone. Look sharp. This feels soulless. Just some people we've never met before, all standing in a row. It's really weird. All the balloons are blue. This is probably not a cutscene that many people have seen before. Ahem. Just a few short years ago, the great innovators at Joja headquarters came up with a new idea, the Joja Community Development Project. The project was conceived as a way to provide important construction services to the beloved communities we all hold so dear, all while generating substantial revenue. Pelican Town with its rundown infrastructure was a perfect testing grounds. Well, thanks to you, our community development pilot program has been a major success. From repairing old bridges to fixing buses to turning piles of rubber into a greenhouse, we've really turned the city around. I've also received a big promotion. President of the company asked me to give you this exclusive gift as a way of saying thanks. So what is your prize for going the Joja route? A soda machine. Although that's not it, we still have a little bit more to cover. So with all of that, what have we accomplished and what have we lost out on? Well, first of all, we've completed the community center bundles way before you normally would be able to. So we spent 140,000 buying all of the bundles. In addition to losing the 140,000 gold, You also miss out on all of the rewards for all of the small bundles, such as the 30 spring seeds for all of the foraging bundles, crystallarium, all that. I will put all of those items on screen because it is a lot. I'll also put the total cost of all these items if you were to sell all of them. That's a number, yep, that I've definitely calculated in advance. So other than getting done with all of the bundles early, what are your true rewards? So after completing the Joja bundles, the main difference is one item. You can now buy the auto petter for 50,000 gold. Now this isn't completely exclusive to the Joja bundle, it's just easier to get. The only other way to obtain this item is a 1 in 26 chance out of a chest in the Skull Cavern. What this item does is it prevents your animals from losing any friendship day to day. This doesn't make them gain friendship as if you petted them, it just stops them from losing it. Given how good pigs are for money, it's a pretty good item. In addition to that, you can still get the movie theater. Our favorite customer, I have exciting news for you. Joja headquarters has approved the construction of a new Joja entertainment opportunity to replace the nearby Joja warehouse. We just need an investor willing to support our vision. So naturally, I turn to you, our most devoted and generous Joja member. We could make this happen for a small investment of 500,000 gold. Now that I would say is probably the farthest from being worth it, because that is a lot of money, that'll take a lot of time to get, and the last bundle, if you've been prepared for it, isn't that bad. So instead of the movie theater being over at the Joja Mart, it'll be here where the community center was instead, which honestly isn't a bad spot for it. There's not really that much that completing the community center does for the community. There's rarely anyone ever here, and you never really have to deal with it once it's complete. Honestly, I think the movie theater being here is much more of a useful thing to be in the middle of town. So what will you be missing out on? Well, the wizard will no longer sell you the Junimo hut. Obviously, you never really met the Junimos, you didn't help them out, so they're not going to help you out. Fortunately, in version 1.5, this isn't as important since the island is the best place to do farming anyway, and you can't have Junimos there. So if anything, it's a bit of a small change. Now I doubt this is gonna convince anyone to go and do the Joja route because in reality, there's really no reason to. Both routes get you to the same place in the end, and the only difference is a few items and Junimo huts, so choose whatever you like. Subscribe to capitalism.